Hello and welcome back to another Smiles Golf video. Today I'm going to be starting my golfing journey again because I've had pretty much a whole year off golf, and what I want to be doing is I'm going to be starting from scratch because you know what? I'm not great. So what better way to start my new golf journey than with the man himself, Rick Shields, the king of YouTube golf. Just look at him. Just look at him. He's a golfer. Look at that handsome man. So, we're going to be watching today 7 things I wish I knew as a beginner golfer, because I am probably a couple rings below being a beginner golfer. So, let's see how he thinks we should start.
It was a long time ago now when I first started playing golf, and there are a number of things I wish I'd known back then that I would have implemented to my own game that would have made me better at golf. In this video, I'm going to show you the 7 things that you need to know when you first start playing golf that are going to make you a lot better at this game.
Yes.
So number 1 is learn the basics. When you first start playing golf, it can be quite complicated. How do you hold the golf club? How do you stand? How do you swing?
It seems very simple. Get a ball into a hole. People say it's boring, simple. I think it's one of the best games.
Well, the best way of doing that is investing in some golf lessons with a PGA Golf Pro. That's the best way.
That's what you're here for, Rick. That's what I'm coming to you for.
Lessons to get you going, either individually or a different option, which is also a really good option. Go for a group session. Now, group lessons are great because it costs a little bit less, and you'll be in a group of people who are like-minded, are in the same stage as you. And often, if you make friends in those circles,
yeah, might go for group. Single might be a bit anxiety. It was hard enough when I did the videos a year ago, being by myself on the golf course recording them. I was always looking over my shoulder, like, am I allowed to be doing this? Are people going to be watching me and seeing all of my bad shots? Oh. Anyway, let's go.
You go and practice together and play together. Now, if you don't want to have lessons, that's okay, because now YouTube is around. It wasn't around when I first started
that's what
playing.
I'm saying.
And it is a wealth
of
knowledge, instructions, videos, not only from myself, but other PGA Golf Pros. Now, I did actually create a series of videos a number of years ago, which is called the Complete Golf Swing Guide. I'll link it up there.
Alright, that might be something
it gives you everything from grip,
me and you,
stance,
the audience,
posture,
might get into.
It is a perfect beginner's guide.
Let's go.
So
that's what I need. That's what I need.
Maybe like and subscribe if you enjoy it as well.
Hey, yep, Rick, we will like and subscribe. I have subscribed to you. How about everybody else in the watching? Just give me a like and subscribe as well, and also Rick, because you already should have liked and subscribed, Rick.
Warning, there's one thing to avoid, however. Make sure you don't take loads of advice off playing partners. As much as they might be good golfers, they might not be able to diagnose your actual issues or your faults. I'm sure they'll try in their best way to help you, but sometimes it doesn't always help. Seek professional advice, that's the best way of doing it.
Okay.
Point number 2, the most important club in your bag isn't that.
Yes.
It's actually.
Oh no. The 2 worst clubs, driver and putter. As you could have seen in previous videos, there was a whole day where I just did not use the driver because it works like 10% of the time. I'm terrible. And putting, it's guaranteed 3 putt. I tell you what, guaranteed.
Learn to love your putter.
I wish I could learn.
Playing golf, use this club more
I'm going to have to get that practice mat out again.
Club in your bag. And what's great about putting, it's almost a level playing field. It doesn't matter your athleticism, it doesn't know how strong you are, it doesn't know about any past experiences. Putting is all about 3 things: pace, control. Get really good when you put in to judge distances short and long.
Here in Australia
a simple way of avoiding 3 putts. You can practice that. There's drills to do that by just making sure you get really good at your pace control. Number 2, face control. Control where this putter is aiming. Make sure it's not too far to the right because the ball squirt that way, not too far to the left because the ball squirt off to the left.
Keep it nice
Make
and
sure
flat.
you have really good control over the face. That way the ball's going to roll towards your designated target and it's going to give you a much better chance of getting it in the hole. And the third thing that's important for putting is learn how to read greens. Whether the putt is uphill, it's going to go slower. Whether it's downhill, it's obviously going to go faster. Whether the slope is from right to left or left to right, and how much that's going to affect the actual direction and the roll of your golf ball. Get really good at reading greens. It's a skill within a skill.
Getting up on my prey.
But if you can get good at it, it's one that will last you forever in your golfing journey. Number 3, it's very rare you get a perfect lie. So don't practice perfect lies all the time. I'll see golfers either going to the driving range on a perfect mat hitting golf shots. As you know, on the golf course, that's not always going to be the case.
No. I'm going to be in the forest.
Quite nicely, even for situations around the green. If you've got the facilities to use a chipping green or spend 10 minutes on a green on a golf course, if it's quiet, I see golfers too often putting the golf ball on like the most perfect lie, almost teeing it up. But let's be honest, that's not reality. The reality is your golf ball is sometimes going to end up in horrible little situations around the green, whether the ball is buried, there's not much grass around it, certainly in the off-season, the winter season. Practice those shots. Practice shots in a bunker or on a sloping lie. It's really important to test yourself. And also, have fun with those situations. Golf can be tricky and it can throw many different situations at you. So make sure you adapt to them, have fun with them, and you'll become much better.
It's fun when you do a good shot with it.
Number 4, take a little bit of time to learn some basic rules and etiquette. And that's not me being kind of snooty and saying you need to know all the rules of golf. Just having an understanding of a few simple rules that are going to help you enjoy the game more. It's going to help the people that you play with enjoy spending time with you when you're out on the golf course learning. So important. Things like out of bounds stakes. What do you do when the ball goes out of bounds?
That's what I would like to know.
When the golf ball goes into a water hazard. Really simple things that you can learn.
There's got to be a video from you
develop your skills anyway. And also things
really
like
fancy
etiquette.
golf rules.
I mean, it goes without saying, no talking when players are hitting the shots. Making sure you don't stand on the line of a player's putt.
Go around the back.
3, putting your bag between the green and the next tee to help speed up play. You know what? For more information on rules and etiquette, a really simple guide. I'll put a link up here in the corner or a link in the description below. Just a little bit of understanding is honestly going to make it more enjoyable for you and the people you play with. It is important. Now you might have noticed so far I've not mentioned anything about equipment. It brings us quite nicely on to number 5. Equipment, when you first start, doesn't massively matter. If it's borrowed equipment, if it's a hand-me-down from a granddad or a friend or a family relative, as long as you've got something to use, to go and practice, to go and play golf with, that's all you need when you first start. As you start to develop, you might look at investing in some clubs that are going to help you, that have got a little bit more forgiveness.
I do need I think it's a lob wedge. I need a lob wedge.
Is don't get sucked into brand claims. Big brands, big manufacturers that make these expensive golf clubs spend a lot of money on marketing. They want to convince you that their latest and greatest gear is going to help you massively. And as much as it might help a tiny bit, it's not going to change your life. Now you might have seen from one of my videos, I'll link it up here in the corner, I actually went out and bought a package set for £79 and they did the job. It meant I could go out and play golf. Doesn't matter what clubs you are, don't be embarrassed when you first start, even if they are super old. As long as you've got something to use, that's what's really important. So number 6, and I think this again is really important, don't worry about what people think.
That's just my whole crux in life, really. It's hard enough doing this. Just looking into the camera, it's hard enough doing that, but the golf course, you do a shank and it's like, everybody saw it. It's just what I got to get over in life, really. Really?
Now, as a new golfer, you're going to be thinking that everybody's watching you.
They are.
Here today, there's a few golfers here on the putting green. Everybody's focusing on their own game They're not taking much notice of other players around them. And if
Yeah,
they
no,
are,
sneaking
and if
out the
they're
corner of your
judging
eye,
you,
see them.
they're not very nice people. They're not really people that you want to spend time with anyway. So
Yeah.
don't worry, nobody's judging you. Go out there, enjoy it.
Secretly.
For example, we've all been out on the road and we've seen a learner driver, and sometimes they'll stall the car. And you don't get annoyed if you're sat behind them, because everyone's learned at some stage. If you do get annoyed about that, by the way, that tells me more about you than it does about the learner driver. So take that into consideration when you go out on the golf course. Yeah, you're going to hit a couple of bad shots. So what? Everyone has been there. Everyone's done that. And a lot of
I've been there a lot more often than what you think, Rick.
established golfers still do that. So don't worry, don't be conscious, go out there and enjoy it and have
I'll
fun.
do my best, Rick.
And the final
you very much.
point, have fun
Oh,
when you
yes.
are learning golf. Golf is tough, it is.
Even
to
when I
to the point where
shoot
you're
over
around
100,
for hundreds of
I still
years,
leave the day
nobody's
having fun.
ever completed golf. Just bear that in mind.
it's the best one-on-one. Just like you versus the course. It's all mental game. I love it.
So it's going to be tough, it's going to be challenging, but make sure that you are doing it in a more relaxed, friendly way. Make friends. Like some of my best friends I've met
It's Peter,
in
and
golf.
it's,
Make sure
is
you
that
take
Matt?
on the surrounding areas. I mean, you're out in nature, beautiful golf courses,
Yeah, Matt
or
Fryer,
wherever
that's
it
the
may
one.
be you're practicing.
They're all
Take
fun
that
to
all
watch.
into consideration. Also, remember, don't be too hard on yourself. Again, because it is a tough challenge, it's a tough sport, go easy.
I'm always going for perfection, but like we're starting from scratch in this one. Starting from scratch. We got this. I hope to improve to being able to consistently, the goal for 2023, consistently. Let's shoot for 90. 90. Let's go for 90. I think because my average is about 100. I'm going like 105, some days like 95, 90. We're going 90. Let's do it. We got this. And it starts with you, Rick. You're the inspiration for this, Rick. Let's go.
Easy on yourself. Be your own best friend when you first start playing golf. Again, I wish I'd had this information back then because I was a bit too hard on myself.
Well, you're giving me the information for the start of this journey. Thank you, Rick. I enjoy it.
So be friendly to yourself. It's tough, but most importantly, golf is a sport. It's a hobby for many of you watching.
Yep.
Make sure it is number one. It's fun.
Thanks, Rick. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It'll really help the beginning of this journey. I hope to be doing this more. I might have a few surprise videos coming in, trying to build up the channel, trying to build up my game before I get back out on the course and shooting for 90. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.